Good morning. Get out your notes, turn to Lesson 2, Linear versus Nonlinear. So, linear functions make a straight line when graphed. Nonlinear functions do not. Linear relationships have a constant rate of change, or same rate of change, or same slope, you can say as well. So let's try some examples. Determine if it is linear or not. If it is, you're going to find a pattern between the top and and across the bottom. So I'm increasing by 1 that time. 2 to 3 is also 1, and 3 to 4 is also 1. So it has to be the same. Okay, across the bottom, 4 to 5, you just increase by 1. 5 to 6 is 1, and 6 to 7 is also 1. So they don't have to be the same on the top and the bottom, but the top has to all be the same and the bottom has to all be the same. So this one is yes, it is linear. Okay, across the top we're increasing by 2. And then 2 to 4 is also 2, and 4 to 6 is also 2. Okay, 2 to 6, you would add 4, but 6 to 18 is 12. So those two are not the same. So this is a no. Okay, 4 to 6.5 is 2.5. 6.5 to 9 is also 2.5. And so are the others. Increase by 2.5 every time. So now let's check the bottom. 3 to 8, you would add 5. 8 to 13, you would add 5. Add 5 and add 5. So this one checks out. It's a yes. Okay, 1.5 to 3, you have to add 1.5 and add another 1.5 and add another 1.5. So top is good. Let's check the bottom. 2 to 4, you're going to add 2. But 2 to 8, you add 4. So that's a no. Okay, and then look at the graphs. Is it a straight line or not a straight line? This is not a straight line for sure, so this is a no. So for your reasoning, right, not a straight line. The next one is a straight line, so it's a yes. Okay, flip to the next page. Okay, on these we are going to make a table and we are going to prove that it is linear. So the table has to use these values. So x, y, we're going to use -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So if I plug in -2, I'll do it over here to the side, you get 3 times -2 plus 5. Grab your calculator, plug that in, you should get -1. Now plug in -1. You should get a 2. Plug in a 0. You should get 5. And then keep going, and we're going to keep plugging these in. I'm not going to show the work to the side because hopefully you kind of get the idea. So we get 8 and 11. So graph your points. -2, -1, -1, 2, 0, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. And then 1, 8, and then the 11 will go off. Connect the dots, you do get a straight line. So yes, this is linear. Okay, next one, same idea. -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. I'll move over here to the side again. So y equals, you have to use parentheses because of that squared. -2 squared minus 2. Plug that in your calculator, you get 2. Now plug in a -1 squared minus 2. You get -1. And plug in 0 squared. You wouldn't really need parentheses on this one. You get -2. And then plug in 1, you get -1. Plug in 2, you get positive 2. So now let's graph these. Negative 2 up 2, negative 1 down 1, 0 down 2, 1 down 1, and 2 up 2. So when I connect these, you get this U shape. Does it look like a line? No, it doesn't. Okay, next 2. Same table. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. So this time it's a cubed. So y equals negative 2 cubed plus 1. Again, make sure you use those parentheses. You should get a negative 7. Plug in a negative 1 cubed plus 1. You get 0. And plug in 0. You get 1. 1 you get 2. And 2 you get 9. So if you need to, you can always pause and verify that you get these numbers. So let's graph them. Negative 2, negative 7. Negative 1, 0. 0, 1. 1, 2. And then 2, 9. Okay, this is not a straight line. This is kind of like that one that was on the front page. It kind of looks like this. So the answer is no. Last one, let's see if we get one more straight line. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay, my equation is a negative and then x. So if my number is already negative, it ends up looking like this. There's nothing to do but two negatives beside each other change to a positive. So basically what happens is the numbers change to the opposite. 0 is still 0. If I plug in a 1, it's going to become a negative 1. 2 is going to be a negative 2. So graph these. Negative 2, 2. Negative 1, 1. 0, 0. 1, negative 1. And then the negative 2. Is this a straight line? Yes, it is. Okay. Check Google Classroom for your assignment.